I've been trying to find the right words, trying to figure out what to say. 4 months, ICE has been kidnapping people. ICE has been putting people into detention centers that are basically just concentration camps. And the last 2.5 weeks, the administration claimed that they were only removing the worst of the worst, that they were only worried about the people who hurt other people. The right derides the left for having empathy. And I don't know how you can see the government thugs put handcuffs on a 5-year-old. I don't know how they can't see, how they can't have empathy when these thugs murdered 2 people in broad daylight. ICE murdered them, and then the administration immediately started spinning the narrative and calling them domestic terrorists. Anybody who still backs this administration after what has happened over the last 2.5 weeks, how can you not care? How can you not care about your neighbors? The people in your community? I'm scared. I'm scared for my neighbors, and I'm scared for my friends. And I'm scared for all the people who are doing amazing work, trying to protect our neighbors. Alex Preddy was carrying a gun legally. He had the licensing, and he never pulled it out. And they turned that, as to be expected, they turned that into, well, he was planning on murdering ICE agents, He came at us. That's not at all what happened. And they're asking you, there are videos all over the internet. There are videos from multiple different angles of both Renee Good's murder and Alex Preddy's murder. And the administration is asking you to believe their lies over what your eyes see. For those of you who voted for Trump because you disagreed with Kamala Harris, for those who stayed home and didn't vote because Kamala Harris wasn't good enough, didn't meet your standards, this is where we're at. A year into his second term, and we have masked, unidentified goons wandering the fucking streets looking to sweep people up. As someone from Arizona, it reminds me a lot of when stop and frisk, the SB 1070 was a thing, and Maricopa County Sheriff's Office was doing this to our neighbors, to our friends. And now it's happening all over the country because the federal government is overstepping. Not the entire federal government. Let's be specific here. Because the executive branch of the American federal government is making decisions and putting out lies and twisting the narrative and doing things that most people, most competent people, and most judges that aren't in the administration's pocket disagree with and agree that are illegal. This outcome of ICE agents and of this mass targeting of anybody that they believe might be an immigrant, whether they came here legally or not, being targeted is exactly what we were worried about when Trump won a second time. And the right has tried to convince people that it's okay, that empathy is that the pain that I feel right now is performative. This isn't a partisan issue. This isn't a partisan issue that our federal government is overstepping their bounds. Yeah, the right wanted to yell and fight about, and continues to yell and fight about, Obamacare, but they don't give a fuck. People are out here dying in the streets at the order and with the backing of the federal government. Something needs to happen. Things need to change. This cannot go on. And Congress, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? I urge that everyone who can exercise their Second Amendment rights, because it is our right, it is our duty to defend the population from an overstepping, traitorous government who has done nothing but defy the values with their actions that they claim to support with their words. Alex Peretti was a VA nurse. And I don't know how more patriotic you can be than being a healthcare provider for our military members who served and have returned. Don't let them twist that.